How's it going? What I have planned for the day is to try to get our greenhouse up and going. So a couple videos ago, we got the structure of it done. It was supposed to be our kitchen, but with all the glass, very nice view, kind of works out to have our garden attached to the base. So what I have planned is to do right here, all along the front, and some on the back here. That'll all be crop plots. I think it's around 20 of them altogether. That should be enough for all the crops that we have that we're going to need. And then right there and right here will be beehives. Now, in between videos, I went to the desert, searched through a couple caves. We got a queen bee or two. We got some of the workers and a small amount of honey. We need to get the beeswax up and going for the full production on all the things, right? Want to have everything that we can attached to the beehives for the breeding, for the conversion as well from the honey to the beeswax. That way it's all kind of done in one. And then on the back side here, probably move the seed machine out here. Maybe some storage right there. Want to keep all of our garden stuff out in the garden. It's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. Kind of excited about it. Now, I went ahead in between videos, too. Kind of how we talked about. And got our equipment set up. This is not all of it. It's just what we had when we started the base build. So we've got the cement mixer, anvil. Or not the anvil, but the forge. We got the furnace, machine bench. Put this out here, too. I'm not too sure about the oxygen machine. We got to figure out about water, man. So the problem is, the top tier one uses water and electricity, I think, to make oxygen. The problem is we don't have a pump. We're currently running off of the snow and rainwater, and then put some ice in the wells as well, just to melt down. So we'll take a look at some stuff with that today. But for right now, that guy's in here. We got our brick machine, stuff like that for the masonry. Textiles, anvil. This is our carpentry bench. I kind of like how it looks right here. But as far as being functionable, it's it's so in the way of all of our storage, man. All of our storage and stuff and the material processor. So it's not too bad, man. I went ahead too, forgot about it at the end of the last video and set this guy up. So it turns out now, there's actually 4 slots on here. So you got biofuel, you've got oil, and then the normal water and electricity. So, I mean, it's kind of cool, man. It's not too bad. What I did, just ran some of the lines over where the connection is, and then ran it down underneath where we have the little grid set up. So it wasn't too hard to do, but yeah, I totally forgot in the last video. I'm not sure about the oil and biofuel. We don't need them all running into this one, but they probably go out of this side over here, I'm guessing. We'll see, man. We'll see. We're still a ways away from that. But for biofuel, it kind of ties in with the garden that we're working on today. So in here, we got 2 different ways, or actually 3 different ways that we can make some of the biofuel with some stuff, right? So this, we can grow the fiber, and that's a 10-to-1 ratio, 10 to 100 on the biofuel. You got some of the wheat, and it's also 10 to 100. You've also got some of the spoiled plants, 2 to 100. So that one's definitely a lot better. Make like a lot of the berries and stuff. Throw it into the composter, and that'll kind of work out for the biofuel. Right now, I mean, on this map, we are in the Arctic biome. There's a ton of the Arctic vespers around, and it's kind of the best thing because for the guano, 2 of those to 500 of the biofuel. Now for the biofuel, I'm kind of thinking, let me show you in here. I've had time off camera to kind of look at some of this stuff. So we kind of just like dipped our toes into the tier 5 stuff. We got this guy built. I went ahead and unlocked this to make some of the screws. I had a ton of aluminum. But for the oil and stuff, right, that's kind of coming up here soon. So you got all the normal stuff for like the pump jack. You got the oil generator. And then you got down here, you got a natural oil refiner and organic extractor. So with this guy, it's kind of like the one outside where it'll take food and plants and break it down into biofuel. This says that you can use biofuel to make high-efficiency oil. So I'm not sure if the oil from this can run the generator. Don't tell me. Don't spoil it. We'll figure it all out on camera. If it's a waste, it's a waste, but it's part of playing the game, right? But my thinking is to use this with the biofuel and use that for a generator here at base. It says crude oil on it, but I'm not sure if that matters. So we'll kind of see. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. So for the garden and stuff, with 20 slots, that'll be enough for some foods, some medic stuff, and still have plenty for doing our either fiber or the spoiled plants, I'm kind of thinking. Wheat might be too hard, right? Like having to do like mass production on it. We'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, for the crop plots, I've only got the wooden ones made for right now. I was thinking about doing some of the iron ones, but look, dude. The iron ones are a pain in the butt to try to pipe all of them in. For 20, having all those piped in, I'd rather just make a watering can, water by hand, and kind of keep an eye on them that way. It's almost time to sleep. Let's get our crop plots out. Plus, the wood ones kind of look nicer than the other ones anyways, right? Now, we got some in the workshop that are the best tier. They're the arrow ones. Forget the whole name of them. But the thing is, for 20 of those, they are very, very expensive. And I don't really want to waste our Ren on them. Ren, all of our exotic stuff like that. So maybe once we get the stuff up and going for the uranium rods that we can send up, transfer those into some Ren. Maybe do it then. Kind of see how that works out. It looks a lot better, though, with the gap that we have. Not the gap, but the raised up floor. Kind of blocks it off with those. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So, yeah, beehive here. Beehive here. And then let's grab the seed machine. I think we got some of the seeds in here, too, right? Not there. Here. We need to make some yeast into seeds. So we got a little bit of the honey here. Sugar cane we already got made, right? For the seeds? We do. So we got sugar cane, some of the lilies, coconut seeds. I want to take and do some planting today. Possibly go to Eden, grab one of the good shovels to where the dirt mounds don't get tore up by the storms and stuff, and put some trees around base. I know, man. I know it's kind of weird. We're in the Arctic. We're by the desert. But we're going to have some coconut trees out here. It'll kind of look nice for the base, and then also provide some food with the coconuts for cooking, but then wood as well. Super easy to run around. Chop them down, let them regrow, and have a permanent source in here for the wood. Let's take a nap, man. It is nighttime. I want to do some messing around with one of the water storage, too. Let's see about that. Almost 1 minute. There we go, man. How is the wood in here? Almost out. Alright, so let's set up the seed machine over here. And I need to make some storage. You want it this way, or let's do it at an angle? Keep it like the same as the rest. Drop off these and that. And then how many storage? Maybe just 2 of the... Do you want the wall ones? Let's do 2 wall ones up here, and not the big ones. I think we got some made, too, over here in our storage cabinet. Absolutely. Fix this as well. Eat some breakfast. A guy does get hungry. That'll be for some seed storage and then for our equipment. Now, speaking of equipment, we need to make one of the watering cans. I thought about using some of the sprinklers and stuff, but again, with the water situation, I think I read online those things use water like crazy, so not really worth it at the moment. So iron ingots, some leather, and some nails. Need to get some power going in here for some lights, man. It's super hard to see whenever the snow covers all of the lights. Not sure why that's in there. Some of this, and then... Where is... Here we go. Some of these. There we go. Now, my question is... Can we fill this in the sink? Because if not, we're going to have a problem, dude. We don't have another water source around. I mean, well, hold on. Can we put it into the well to fill it up? Absolutely. Is that really going that slow? Okay, hold on. That's not going to work. Try this. Oh, it's a lot faster. Why is it so slow in the well? That's kind of weird, man. I'm just saying, turn this off. Waste our water. Okay, so that's sorted out. Let's drop off our exotics up here. I like keeping them by the bed, man. That way nobody can steal them. I know we're in single player, but never trust your teams. Just saying. Keep them all changed out at the same time. There's a water can for in here. We got our seeds as well. I think for the most part we're kind of set. Let's check out the water real quick outside. Or should we do the bees first? Let's do the bees first, so they can start producing some honey. And then we'll check out the water, and then hopefully we'll have enough of the honey to turn into the beeswax. And finish off the, I think it's the, either the breeding, or the one that separates the honey and the beeswax. Parts of the same part? That requires those, so. So we're going to need some refined wood, copper nails, and then the honeycomb. Aluminum as well. So we got 3 of the queens. That'll make a lot more of the workers. Got plenty of those guys. And then 35 on this. I went through quite a few of the caves. And dude, there's something kind of weird. Wait, what? Oh, it's over here. Back here. Right there, where that dot is, there's something. I don't know what it is. Sticking out of the ground. That might be what the uranium is. I don't know what it looks like. Again, not looking things up online. But I couldn't interact with it. I tried getting this out. I tried getting this out. Nothing works. So I'm guessing it might be for the uranium. It's kind of like a dark greenish color. Right? Looks like almost like a crystal sticking out of the ground. And it's right back in that corner by a cave. There's a ton of creatures back there too, kind of guarding it. There's 2 caves back there too. Found some oxide back there, along with that thing. So, not exactly sure what it is or what we need to do with it, right? So some of this, we needed some copper nails. And then refined wood. We got some in the carpentry bench, but use that one first. Two of you. Need some more honey. We can do 1. Let's do what we can now. It's all like a progress system, you know? Gotta start small, work up to the top tier stuff. So I'm thinking, last time we did testing, it goes out, I think, 3 from the beehive. So that should cover all the way over here, and then that one should overlap to this side. Kind of needs to be in the middle, I think, right? Stuff comes out on both sides as far as the upgrades. I think that's in line. It's hard to see the lines over here. I think that's where these lines are. Okay. This one on here. We'll drop in the queen and the workers. Wait, nope. Stop. Stop. There we go. Oh, we can't do the queen yet. Because we need the breeding barn part, right? So regardless, that'll get some of the honey up and going. Now, how much do we need for the rest? So 15 for 1 more of these. So 40. So 55 more of the honeycomb. Then we need some beeswax. We can actually get this up and going now for the extractor. That requires some power, I think, too, right? We have glass, don't we? I need to need to get some signs up on these, man. I kind of just threw everything in anywhere. Yeah, there we go. And I don't know what is in which cabinet. Two of those. I think that's a part that needs a power. It's either that or the breeding center. I think it's super fast, dude. It is so nice that it crafts everything at a fast rate, you know? So the thing we've got to watch out for is that's going to convert all of the... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I don't want the whole thing, man. We need the honeycomb. That's going to automatically convert it, right? Maybe if we don't have power, it won't. Can always just keep it off, too. We'll wait to run to power. You see, there's one there. Okay. Requires a connection. Let's leave that off until we get all the 55 that we need. And then we can do maybe just one of these on. Then we get some beeswax. We don't need too much beeswax. Maybe get a row or so in here. And then leave the rest as the honey and the honeycomb for later. I think that's definitely the play. Leave those. Leave that too for right now. Alright, so that's kind of set. Let's grab... We need some more seeds from outside too. Want to get some of the carrots. I don't think there's too much wild stuff around here. We'll order some seeds when we go over to Eden. And that'll be enough for in here. That is what I'm kind of worried about. So is the snow going to affect this? Still 20%. That does reach all the way over here too. So it has the overlap. So the snow doesn't matter, huh? Interesting. We get the full effect here too. I was kind of worried about this blocking some of the sunlight. Snow's coming in. It's kind of weird. Okay. Need some lights out here too. We get lights set up in here and then in the workshop today. Alright? Right. Alright, so let's do this before we go to Eden. What I'm thinking of for the water is this guy. Right? It holds 1 million on the water versus these that we're using now. We're using 2 of these. The thing is, I'm not sure if we can actually put the snow in here to melt. Let's make one and see. You don't know until you know, you know? I'm hoping so. Oh, it's tiny. Oh, I thought it was going to be a big one, man. It can go inside too. That's kind of cool, but kind of weird. Please have an inventory. It doesn't. It's like a big one of the wooden ones. So here's the thing, right? With that not having an inventory, it's a homestead pack. It's kind of made for more primitive lifestyle, right? So why would you have to hook up one of the pumps to it? I want to put ice in it. Now with this, hold on. It's snowing, so it should work. Let's put it outside over here. It's gonna have stuff back there. Let's put it in the corner. I want to see if the snow will accumulate and actually fill up the tank. It should. Wait. Face the proper direction. I mean, so that might not be too bad, but still. Should have a way to put ice in it. It's not storing any. That's full. That's full. I think the snow does collect and count as rain, right? Let's do this. Wasting water. It happens, dude. It happens, okay? Let it run for a second. Wait, can you not waste water anymore? Is that not a... Is that not a thing? That's using it. It is using it, okay. So it is filling up those, but it's not filling up the big storage tank. It's a lot of running back and forth. It happens, man, it happens. It's back up to 100 now. What? Take the lid off, man. Take the lid off. Let the snow in. So this is pretty much useless if you don't have a pump on it. Just like the small water barrels. And the thing that sucks is there's no inline pump that we can have, like a little small one, to pump water from this, that's a collector, into the tank. Okay. I don't like that. Sucks, man. Close the door. Scrub it. We can't use it. Now for the water source, if we want to use a pump, right, we could use the biofuel one. Just run it to fill up that big tank and kind of be set for the most part. Let's go take a look and see how far it is. We okay? There was a Bigfoot out here before I started recording. And the last thing I want to do is get ambushed by him. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? Yeah, inside here, it's down on the second level, though, is some water. And I think one of the pumps can go there. Turn our light on and see. Easy. You see right here. Drinkable. And that's not deep enough. There's some over here, too. I think there's more down there. Got it. The thing that sucks is we had the water lines running all across to go to base. Now, if we did the electric one, it could just run 24/7. We have two sets of lines. The power and electricity. Then we could have some of the sprinklers set up in there in the greenhouse to constantly water. It's more viable, but it changes up the play style I want to have, right? I don't always want to use the pumps. They're kind of a pain. Let's do it. Let's make one, if we can. If we got the stuff, we'll make the electric one and try to run it over here. Kind of get that piped in today, and then do some of these sprinklers and check those out for the watering of the crops. I didn't want to do that, man. Kind of sucks, dude. Easy. What are you? Monkey. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Tusker out there as well. And drop you off right here. You know what? Let's not do the water pump. It's kind of irritating me. I don't want to be forced to play the game a certain way. I don't want to use the water pumps right now, so let's not use them. Okay? Surviving caves for 10 hours. I have been in the caves a little bit too long. Okay? It happens, man. It happens. Let's not do the water thing. If anything, we'll set up some more of the wells on the backside and kind of just go with those guys for our water. We got the watering can. That should be fine for the crops, too. We'll do our third one right there. Let's do it right now. I didn't break it down, so we still got it in here. This is the other the other weird thing, too. When it snows outside, it comes in on the inside because the curved roof. From right here. It's a little bit weird, man. It's a little bit weird. Not gonna lie, but just one of those game things, you know? Alright, drop you off in the middle. And then let's get you piped in, too. This one as well. Actually, you know what? Will that look too weird? Maybe. Possibly. It's fine, man. It's fine. It's on... That's not fine. It's on the back side of the base, so... nobody will ever see it, you know? Alright, so... 3 sets of storage. That's 300,000, so that should be fine, I think, for right now. Let me go out and grab some carrots. Do we have these sickle on us? Absolutely. Grab some carrot seeds, and we'll make our way over to Eden. Grab a shovel. And then probably some more seeds, too. Not sure what we need. We'll grab a little bit of everything. we can always figure out what we want to keep and what we don't. Seeds aren't too expensive, so I'm not too worried about it. So while we're over here, let me stop by this item real quick, and you guys can tell me what it is exactly, right? I think it's going to be some of the uranium, but not 100% sure. Yeah, this guy right here. That might be what it is, right? Can't do anything with this. Or this. It's definitely a mineable node. I hear the drone. So I'm guessing that's probably what it is? Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. If so, it's super close to base. And I'm guessing it's probably like... What is this? Stone. It's probably like the red exotics, where you put the mining node up on it, and then it kind of depletes over time. So, I mean, it's kind of neat, man. It's kind of neat if it is. But a ton of caves around here. The oxide is right over there in that cave, too. So, might set up the oxide there instead of way out in the Arctic. Because we come over here all the time to go to Eden. Super simple on the way back to stop by there. Grab the oxide and stuff on the way back to base. Speaking of Eden, this way over here. Get lost in the sand dunes, dude. Happens, man. They all look the same, man. Now, for the landing platforms, we're actually not too far from being able to build them at base ourselves. I think we might do that possibly in the next video. The main thing we're missing, I think, is the activated lithium. Which, I mean, super simple. Kill off some more of the drones, and you get a ton of that stuff from them. I just don't know exactly where to put it. Kind of check when we get back to base. It might go in the front corner, just inside our wall there. Because it's not too big for the most part, right? Alright, so let's do this. Let's go down a rocket. Did I bring the exotics? I did. Brought the seeds too, that way we don't double up on what we already have. We'll try to grab maybe just everything. One of each. Just give me those. I like the suits, man. I want a suit like this. Looks kind of neat. Alright, up we go. Take your time, but hurry back. So in here, workshop, farming, super expensive. I can't believe I left the other one over on, is it Prometheus, I think? I think it's over there. Let's just make one. Let's do it. We need it anyways. So that will resist tier 8 storms. These are over by the old base. I just need to stop by and grab some. We'll grab some of these. We had to research them too. Make one. We've got pumpkins. Don't need those. Don't need corn. I don't think we need the beans, right? Soybeans? I think we need this for some of the cakes if we do those. So let's go ahead and just get some. Mushrooms are all over the place. Got those, got those. So that's for some of the teas. Either this or the coffee. I'm thinking, let's do the tea. That's normal tea. That's goldenrod tea, right? I think. Let's do this one. And then, don't need that. We've got this. I don't know if we need the kiwis. Don't need the coffee. We got some of this. I was going to grab just one of everything, but I forgot you have to research them first. And dude, we're kind of shy on the Ren. Tomatoes, haven't seen those yet. It might be on this map, but I mean, it's fine. Bananas, yeah, we got some of those already, man. That's the new stuff. Onions. So those are in the swamp, man. I saw in editing the video over there. Those things are all over the place. Super easy to find. These are here in the desert. We'll grab some. I don't know where the garlic is. That might be in the desert too. Agave. That's new as well. And prickly pears. Interesting. So new foods probably, right? Grab some taters. Everybody needs some taters in their life. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Add the coconuts. I think for the most part we're kind of set. I don't think we need squash. We'll grab some. I don't know what we're doing for foods yet. Haven't decided. Oh yeah, we need the wheat. There is wheat on the map. You guys let me comments too where to go. I just haven't been to that side of the world yet, so Trying to make life easier. So what do we have in here? All these. Definitely grab that. Weight capacity, inventory slots, that's our bows, the rifle, flamethrower. Do we need this for the slug boss? Possibly. Let's bring it down. I don't have any points for these in my skills anymore. All the talent points are respect, so... Got 3 slots, let's grab a couple more. Let's grab... We got the berries. Let's do watermelons, too. I think that's kind of it, right? One more slot. Let's do... Did we grab the pumpkins? We didn't. One more. One more item. Got the strawberries. Let's do kiwis. Perfect. There we go, man. Request. So for the crop plots too. Actually, let's grab these before they go somewhere. I almost hit the button to deliver them. It's kind of weird. You only have this much there, but you can fill it up more down here. You can only request like half the pod. It's kind of weird, dude. Not sure why. But for the crop plots, it's these guys. So 250 on the purple, and then 500 rent to research them, and then 250 for each one. Holy crap, dude! But it's got the yield plus 25%, and the growth speed too of plus 25. And it's kind of like the wooden ones, I think. Haven't really ever looked at them, but I think you got to water them by hand, which is kind of nice. The hydroponic ones that we've used before require electricity, but you don't need the greenhouse for them. So I mean, it's kind of nice. Again, I want this set up for a greenhouse. Looks fantastic with all the lights and stuff. Just saying. Looks pretty nice around here. I think we got the raised grow beds too, right? Isn't that a new thing? The tier 5? Wait, that's a homestead pack, I think. That has the... We'll check back at the base. Has a different crop plots. Alright, jump on Junior.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Nice talk. We're heading out. Again, it's still weird to me to see NPCs in the game. I mean, it's a cool feature, but perfect timing for that. Alright, man. A little bit of a run through the storm. I'm going to stop by the old base location, grab some of the reeds, and that should be all the stuff that we need for doing our medical stuff. We need the wheat for making the flour, which is used in the top tier medical. I think reeds and the lilies as well. And that'll be kind of set for the plus 500 for every medical potion that we use. Be a little bit better when we do the missions, man. That's coming up here pretty soon again. I want to jump in and try some out. Probably before we do the rest of the base build. Just to kind of change it up some, you know. A few of these. We got some friends on the way here in a second. They're a little slow. Yep. Whole pack of them, man. It's the Vespers, dude. Things are all over the place. Let's do this. Makes very, very easy work of these guys. I like it, man. I like it. Kind of sucks that the heavy flamethrower is in the heavy slot. I mean, it's kind of in the name. But as far as the Vespers, oh, it is super nice. We'll stop by and grab the guano, too. And use that for some biofuel production. I want to go ahead and get that up and going here pretty soon, though, with the biofuel and checking out the oil and stuff like that. Inventory full. It's fine. It's fine, man. It's fine. But, dude, where the desert transitions into the Arctic zone, we got those 2 cliffs, right? So I went ahead off camera right over here, and then also back over here, where that one ledge goes up to the deep north, and put down limestone ramps. Oh, dude, game changer, man. Makes life so much easier when you're running back. Not having to stop to do repairs. Let's give you... I mean, that'll be fine. Grab all this. There we go, man. Not too bad. It might be the main source of our biofuel is going to be the guano, possibly. I mean, it makes sense, right? 2 of those makes 500. But growing stuff in the greenhouse, I mean, kind of makes sense too. It's all passive for the most part. What we need is an NPC helper to do some harvesting. Junior? Well, I'll tell you what. Take a nap real quick. It is nighttime. Drop that off. Let's grab our reeds. I think we got enough stuff here for the crops. I mean, we'll see, man. Kind of play it by ear and grab more stuff if we need to. Campfire, of course. Out of wood. Need to make the electric or the biofuel furnace for up there. Where's the wood? We're at a slots, man. Let's do this. Actually, drop all those off too. I like how you gotta consume them to unpackage them. I mean, it is kind of weird, but it is what it is. Did we grab 2 of the taters? What did we miss that was supposed to be the other one of those? I don't know. I'll get a fire going. There we go, man. Alright, so this we're done with. This we'll use with the coconut seeds. Take all those for the moment. We got 23. That's enough of those. Now for the medical stuff. It just needs a flower. Wait, what do we need the other stuff for? Oh, these things. All the potions. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Knew we needed them for something. Oh, yeah, the beehives. 25, 20, or 25 and 9. So we can make the rest of these today, too. That's not too bad, man. Alright, so let's do a few of the trees out here real quick. We'll do some planting in there. So probably right here. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. The seeds have to be down here. It's been a while, man. There we go. So that's one there. We'll do one more probably right here. I like how it shows you what it is before you actually plant it, you know? Do one more at this corner. Make sure it's not in the glass. Then one more right here. I don't want to do too many around the sides yet until we figure out what's going on back here. I don't have to move them, right? I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, but I'd rather just plant them once. Let's do one more right here, too. That way, when Junior goes to run up the ramp, he can trip on it and fall. I'm just saying that's... that's why I don't put stuff right in front of a door or ramp. What we need is some shrubs. Plantable ones. Right, for like doing around here. Ah, dude, it'd be super nice, man. So much they could do in this game. And they might later on, but... ton of potential for the crops and stuff. And let's not do back there. So, maybe do one or two here in the corners. Let's do one for right now, just again for some looks. And this side over here, it's kind of what I'm thinking to put the landing platform, right? Right here in the corner. We don't really need one for the drop pod. I mean, we could. It's not really a necessity, but having the one here for the rocket, it's like perfect, man. Run out the front door, come over here, call the rocket down, get your stuff. I don't think it'll damage anything outside of the base, right? For the landing pad. So the wall should be fine. We'll kind of see. We'll try to get one made between this video and next video. I think all we're missing is some of the lithium. Activated kind. It's not unlocked. Oh, plastics. That's what we need. Plastic. Okay. So we need to get the oil up and going, I think, for the plastics, right? Polymizer. That should make the plastics. Now, again, I'm not sure if the oil from this can be used for that and then for this. I mean, you should. Why else would you need the oil, right? From this? That actually might be the whole next video. Setting up these, getting that going, getting this going, and then work towards this. That's huge, not having to go to Eden for that all the time. Okay, so anyways. Eat some food. A guy gets hungry. I think for the trees, that might be fine for right now. Little greenery around base. I like it, man. I like it a lot. So in here, we got 20 spots. Can do small stuff like the strawberries. We definitely need the carrots. I know that. So we'll do a couple of these. We'll do one there. One over here. Which is very hard to see. We've got the wheat we definitely need. Let's do a few of these. Maybe... The thing that sucks is you put the big stuff in the front. You can't see the little ones in the back. Let's do one for science right here. And see if it actually pokes out of the roof. If so, we'll change it. Let's do 2 of those. Let's do 3. That's a large one. Need 2 of those. That's going to be for doing our sugar and stuff. We need some of the tea leaves for the winter biome. That one's kind of tiny. Let's do them. Do 2 right there. Kiwi tree. We need this as well for a couple different things, really, I think, right? Let's do 2 of those. We need the reeds. That might go in the back as well, right? Let's do 1 of them. And we'll do the lilies right behind it. That's our medical stuff. Where is... some of these. Turn them into seeds. Thought we had some. I might have got those before we got the attachment, right? For the sickle. It's going to take a minute. We'll save that one for that. And then we got 1, 2, 3. I think we got 4 left. Do some squash. Oh, that's super tiny as well. That kind of works. Should we do some of the bananas? Absolutely not. That is very, very tall. Do some rhubarb. I think one of the cakes needs that. I can't remember for sure. Pumpkins. Do we have the watermelons? There we go. And that'll be for this when it's done. There's 1. There we go. So that's all of the crop plots full for the moment. Have to keep an eye on the water too is the main thing. Now there's a satchel we can make for the farmer stuff. Keeps all the seeds. Leather and some nails. Do we not have one of those? Not on this map, I don't think. Alright, one of you. Now, the cool part is, if you didn't know, when you have this on you, and you start doing farming with the attachment where it gives you seeds and the resource, it'll automatically throw all the seeds into here. So it's not too bad. There's so many different types of seeds now. You actually need 2 of these for storing them all. I don't think we planted anything for fiber. I'm not sure what to do about this yet. Maybe just this one. Things like the berries you get a ton of whenever you harvest them. So either that or the guano. I think might be the best bet. Cheapest bet. Easiest thing, right? I mean, that's not too bad either. For the oil. Now, for the oil, the avocados. We could do those. That's 1 to 300, right? 1 of the oil. Where's my mortar and pestle? Did I grind it? Or not grind it, but salvage it? There we go. There for looks. $15 for 1. Okay, that's quite a bit. Seeds are easy to come by with the sickle. How many berries? I'll definitely do the berries, man. The berries you get quite a bit whenever you harvest them. Yeah, definitely this. That or the guano. Okay, so that's kind of sorted. This is good. Let's grab some of this stuff. And some of this stuff. We need to run some power, though. Let's leave that where it is for the moment. That won't go in there. It's kind of weird. You would figure the shovel would go in that bag. So 4 does all of that. That's not too bad, really. Junior stuff. Okay. We need to do some of the beeswax. We need to get the power going for the beeswax. Make life easier. Drop off those first. And this. Hook them both up. Let's do it proper. I was going to break the floor, but it's fine. Give it a second. That's a connector from the wind turbines. Go that way. Should we do both? Let's just do one for right now until we get a good stock of the honeycomb up. Then we'll do both of them as the beeswax until we get that stocked up, and then all honeycomb. We kind of need both for the crafting for today. How are you? I need to let that run down and do the electric one. Man, that thing looks fantastic, man. Kind of fits. A little bit. Alright. So, that's good. We're going to need 1 lag spike. 2 lights might be fine. Do 1 right here. And then 1 right there. That should work for this. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 lights. And then the bee stuff. So 1 more view. 2 of you. And we need the beeswax. And that's it. And then we're set for the beehives. I like it, dude. I like it. Alright, so. The lights. Could do the frosted. We always do the bunker lights. Let's grab some iron. It's kind of just what we go with all the time. I mean, they're nice looking, right? That's an exposed one. That might look kind of cool in here. Hanging down from the corners. Let's make a few. Well, do you want to do the hanging ones? Or the shop lights? These. Let's do 4 of those for in here. And then we'll do the bunker lights for in by the garden. I think 2 should be fine. Perfect. Is it going to hang down far enough? So we'll do 1 here. And that should be super simple. We'll actually wire them to the top because don't forget we got the solar panel over here. That's already running down into the grid, right? That might be alright. Depends on how much light it actually puts off, you know? What we need on these is a slider. Dim or super bright. Be kind of nice. Again, it's all the little stuff that makes games so much better. Alright. We'll wire those in here in a second. Get these set out. Oh, we can't rotate them sideways, right? That's kind of awkward. Let's do the other flavor then. Alright, so while we're here, give you 1 of these. Give you both of these. And we still can't do anything with the queen bee. Okay, that's fine. So it's a 22. 20 for each one. Let's wire this other one in, actually. Okay. Oh, tell you what. We'll do that. Just to speed it up today for recording. Almost reaches, man. So close, yet so far. So that one doesn't really need to have a full-size one, this one either, right? Trying to reduce our build parts as much as possible. Let's go up top. There we go, man. Alright, so you should have power, right? Absolutely. All that's going good. These are almost already grown for some of them. Looks nice, dude. I like it, man. I like it. Alright, so for power, easiest thing to do is kind of run them on the inside, I think, to the wall. And then attach them down here. I kind of wanted to be on the wall, but that should be fine. It's going to be hidden anyways, right? Will that stretch all the way? Kind of will. Okay. Perfect. So it kind of works. And same thing over here. Probably have to go all the way down. We could just run it on the outside of this. Let's do it the same way we did over here. Kind of keep it the same if possible, you know? Give it a second. And then run it underneath. Perfect, dude. Perfect. Why do we have a beam left over? Because of that. These need to be the, need to be the brick ones. Okay. At least... at least nothing was on the wall, you know? That's the main thing, dude. Let's do 2 of the beams. That'll be sorted. Drop off. Well, let's leave them over here. This and that. Horizontal. Ooh, that might look good here too, right? Go back, go back, go back. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 2 more. Sometimes you find things accidentally, you know. It kind of works out. Alright, let's get on the roof before it's nighttime and get that sorted out. Junior, need your ramps, buddy. Oh, you got some points. What are we working on? Ah, that's right, the movement speed in the Arctic. Alright, so to get up here, it's kind of weird. We have to build 3 high. Just run. There we go. We don't have a shovel, do we? We do. Almost fell off. Alright, so. It's right there. That should kind of reach through, I think. If we run it... It's not on that. I need the shovel again. All along there. And then all along here. And another storm comes. Covers it all up. It happens, dude. It happens. So that's good. Almost. Let's go down a little bit further. Perfect. I like it. Repairs, dude. Should be fine. I think so. I think so. I think it'll be alright. And one, last one. There we go. So while we're up here, let's fix this a little bit. If we can. it doesn't really show on the inside. That might work. We'll kind of see. All right, so while we're up here, are we good? We're right? I think so. Lost one ramp, not a big deal. Just thatch. Moment of truth. How does it look on the inside? Definitely bright enough. I have to see whenever it's nighttime how it looks. But it should work out, man. I like it. I like it a lot. I like these a lot, man. Looks super nice. I almost want to do the stone ones here. Might be too much. Alright, so crops in here. Going fine. Do we need more water? I think we're good. That's 15. We need, I think it's like 20 or 22 for each one. And that'll start the breeding centers for the queens. Okay, so if you don't know, a lot of new people to the game. You got different parts in here for the beehives. That's a basic one, does all the normal stuff. But with the breeding, you can use the queen bees for two different things. One, to produce honey, which is kind of a waste, or use a breeding center and it makes more little bees that'll do the honey production anyway. So it kind of makes sense to save your queens for this only and not waste them on honey production. Where'd he go? So we're missing 11 more. And that one goes on this side. And there's your queen. I think it makes 5 or 10 of the little bees. And it's kind of random what you get out of the beehive. Sometimes you get the queen and some honey. Sometimes you get the workers and honey. Sometimes you get all 3 or just the 2. So, I mean, it's kind of neat, man. That is used for a couple different things for cooking. We'll start sucking on those over here. Alright. Give it a few minutes. Get one more of those. And I think, for the most part, we're done for the day. I want to have something out here, man. Maybe we'll do some more storage just for the seeds and some crops. We got 2 more. I mean, might as well use them. Do it the same way, right over here. There we go. Nice little greenhouse. Ah, I like it, dude. Again, give me a slider for the lights. And then you're kind of set, right? Depending on if you want more of the lights around. Because sometimes you'll put out 3 or 4 in a small area like this. And it's too bright. Kind of like whiteout conditions. But if you can change the brightness on them, then you can have enough lights to where they're like constantly in certain areas for you. But you can dim them down to where it's not like a whiteout condition. It's almost too bright in here, I think. With these 4. Let's see how it is at nighttime. Might just be from the sun shining through too. Or maybe give us the option on this guy here to adjust that as well. We'll see. Can we make one of the batteries too real quick? Is that all the normal stuff? There's 2 of these now. Uses the active lithium. Let's do a normal one and see if it'll fit underneath the floor here. If so, great. I'll make some more off camera. If not, not a big deal. I'll just make some more of the little ones. Again, give me like a half door, man. Please fit. Please fit. Please. Absolutely. That kind of works, man. Set you right here. And that'll get worked into our power grid. So now we got 6, 7, we got 8 million on the battery storage. That'll help out with nighttime. A couple times in between videos, I ran out of power for everything. Right? Just working through the nights. What was that? Safety reasons? Yeah, 8 million. I like it, dude. I like it, yeah. Makes life a lot better, though, because then, when the sun's down or it's storming, stuff like that, you got plenty of the backup power to run all your stuff. This, and the furnace, uses pretty much all of our power that we have. I mean, we only got the one solar panel, so... Just need more glass. I need some more of the silica. That should be our last one. Absolutely. Grab these out too. Put them back where they go. Keep it all the same. Put those in there. Oh yeah. One more queen. There we go. Our nice little greenhouse. I like it, dude. I'm so glad we put it on the base and not out to the side. Again, it's nice to be able to run in and out of the base and not go outdoors, especially with all the storms, right? Grab your stuff, check on everything, things like that. And dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. We got some of the coconut trees in the Arctic, but it's fine. Little decorations around base. We got some lights sorted out in the base. I think we're kind of set for the most part as far as lights go. Need some more solar panels. Charge our batteries a little bit faster. I'll get some of those guys made. Next video, I got a lot of stuff I want to do. Either one, we'll set up the launch platform for the rocket, or we might work on the biofuel and the oil and stuff. I'll kind of see if that works out. So much to do, and still a little time to do it in. However, we are going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.